Eating meat is great unless you're eating the wrong ones. Remember, not all meats are created equal. Some can wreck your health, even on a carnivore diet, which is a heavy meat diet type of diet. In this video, I will go through meats you should ideally avoid or reduce if you're on a carnivore diet. Welcome to Aduke Cooking, and thank you so much for stopping by. Before your next meal, make sure you look out for these type of meats and make sure hopefully you're not eating too much of it. Number one, processed meats. And I'm going to give you some examples of processed meats, which you most likely would know. But it's good to remind yourself so you can avoid or reduce your intake, especially if you're on a carnivore diet, which is meat heavy. Hot dogs can often be loaded with preservatives and fillers as well as nitrates, so we need to be aware of that. Bacon can be processed commercially and may contain sugar, nitrates and sodium nitrates. I know bacon is very popular in the carnivore community, but be aware in how you select yours. Try and get good quality ones. Sausages is another one under this category. Many may have artificial flavoring, preservatives, and may be of low quality meats. If we're eating meat all the time, we want good quality. Daily meats such as turkey, ham, your roasted beef is another one under this group. Some of them are frequently in preservatives and may also have additives. Another one under this list is pepperoni, high in unhealthy fats, sodium, and often made with low quality ingredients, so we need to be mindful of that. Corned beef. I do actually like corned beef, but you need to be mindful of the ones that may have been cured with large amounts of salt and preservatives, so have a look out for that one. Jerky, commercially processed. You can make your own jerky. You don't need to buy jerky from the shops. Try and make your own. I think I might do a video on one of those. And then meat sticks. The ones you buy in the store, they may contain fillers, stabilizers, and artificial ingredients. If you're on the carnivore diet, we have to make a lot of things ourselves. We have to cook our own meals and prepare everything literally ourselves. The reason to avoid all these processed meats is to reduce often sugars that may be hidden, artificial preservative, seed oils that are not carnivore friendly. That's the reason why we need to reduce processed meat. Please try as much as possible to go for fresh, high quality meats. All right, now the next one is deep fried meats. And examples of these are breaded chicken, chicken nuggets, very popular, or fried chicken, especially when you're out and about and you're really hungry, you need something to eat, or breaded fish fillers. The reason to avoid this is obviously obvious, if that's English, because we are trying to avoid processed food, and these are obviously fried in flour, vegetable oil, and seasonings, which are not really carnivore friendly. So we want to avoid those and maybe make our own. Number three, lean meats without fats. And examples of those are skinless breast chicken, which we are encouraged to eat actually. Before you start the carnivore diet, I'm sure you've eaten a lot of that. Turkey breast and very lean cuts of beef. If you're on a carnivore diet, good fats can be your best friend. So at the start of your journey, you may want to go for fattier cuts such as the chicken tights, ribeyes, or fattier ground beefs and adjust accordingly. I think fattier ground beef will be more of the 80-20 ratio. So bear that in mind. Number four is plant-fed or fake meats. I think we should just call it fake meats. And I hope they label it as fake meats so we won't go there. And these could be obviously lab-grown meats, which will come maybe in burger form or maybe steak. I do not know. Apparently in the UK, I heard this on the news, there are plans to roll out food which has been grown in the lab. And I believe this would also be maybe chicken, meat. I do not know what this will be, but they're looking to roll this out in the stores. Oh Lord, help us, because I do not know what we'll be eating. We want to avoid fake meats because they most certainly will be processed, all of it, and may contain things like soya, artificial ingredients that do not align with a clean carnivore diet. Number five, farmed fish, especially those that are high in toxins. We want to avoid those ones. Examples of these could be farmed salmon, which may contain a high level of PCBs. I'll put it on the screen what that means. In this group too, we have fish like tilapia. Often they are raised in an overcrowded condition, and maybe the food which they're fed is not good quality, poor diet. And that could lead to high inflammation, causing omega-6 acid. We have farm catfish, frequently exposed to antibiotics and poor quality food. Catfish, this is for my Nigerian friends. I know we love catfish, but we're very mindful how you eat, what you eat, and how often you eat it. Farmed shrimps, often they may be treated with antibiotics and they might be raised in polluted waters. So just bear all that in mind. We all know that farmed fish often have a higher quality of toxin, antibiotics, and lower levels of omega-3s, which we want, than wild-caught fish. Choose wild-caught salmons, sardines, which are my favorites, or mackerel for healthier fats. If you're still here, please kindly subscribe to support my channel. It's free. Thank you very much. Number 6 is cured meat with sugar or artificial preservatives. And examples of these could be ham with honey on it, bacon with added sugar. I don't know why we have all these things. Why do they need to add literally sugar, honey, all the sweet things that will make us keep coming back onto this? Any type of meat that has hidden carbs in them, especially if you're on a strict carnivore diet, you need to avoid or at least literally eliminate everything that doesn't go with the diet. The better options is to buy uncured meat or cure your own meat using salt. Number 7 is high histamine or aged meat. This is only for those who are sensitive to aged meat. So be aware of, listen to your body, especially when you're on a carnivore diet. Not everybody responds well to aged meat. And examples of these could be dried aged meats such as salami, pepperoni, aged cheese, especially if you're consuming dairy. And like I said initially, is the reason is some people react negatively to high histamine foods, leading to inflammation, bloating, or headaches. This is why we need to listen to our bodies when we're on a carnivore diet and be aware of what we're eating. I think a better option would be eating freshly cooked meats instead of aged or cured one, if you notice any of the symptoms above. And the last one is cooked meat in vegetable oil or seed oils. And that's a no-no for us on the carnivore diet. We do not go anywhere near any vegetable oils such as sunflower oil. There are loads of them out in the market. We stick to more saturated fats. Restaurant grilled meats cooked in canola oil. You see? Soya beans or vegetable oil. These are things we want to avoid when we're on a carnivore diet. Fast food burgers cooked on the same grilled as high carb foods. This is why when you're on a carnivore diet, you just have to be prepared. You have to either prepare your own food when you're going out. Boiled eggs is my favorite. I can take it anywhere. We all know that seed oils are inflammatory. They can counteract the benefits, listen, of carnivore diets. Even though we might be eating meats, but if they're fried in these horrible oils, it might not help. A better option is to cook your own meat in butter, tallow, ghee, or beef fats instead. So you have to do your own work yourself. You see, the beauty with the carnivore diet is it's simple. Number 9, organ meats. I know we rave about organ meats in the carnivore community, but you really need to be mindful. While it's a good option, large amounts of livers in particular are high in specific nutrients. They're literally nutrition dense, these things, which is why I guess we make noise about it, especially in the carnivore community. But they can cause vitamin A toxicity. A better option is to maybe have this once or twice a week. Just listen to your body. Eat in moderation. Not everyone likes eating liver anyway, but I don't mind eating liver. Number 10 is low quality meat, such as meat that has expired or meat that has rotten, super processed frozen meats with additives in it, low quality supermarket meat from grain-fed antibiotic loaded sauce. Now, one thing I've learned over the past few months I've been on a carnivore diet is your nose is your best friend when you're on a carnivore diet. Why most meats have an expiring date, I still smell test, a smell test to see if the meat is still fresh. You would definitely know if the meat is still fresh, especially if you've been on a carnivore diet for a long time. Use your nose, your best friend. Low quality meats may have lower nutrition density and contain toxins or antibiotics from factory farming. A better option, if you can, is to go for grass-fed beef, pasture-raised chicken, and wild-caught seafood where possible. So there you have it, my dear friends. Avoid processed meats with additives, breaded or fried meats, especially those that you didn't fry, lean meats without fat, especially if you're just starting on a carnivore diet, fake meats and farmed fish, cured meat with sugar, very thing we're trying to avoid on a carnivore diet, low quality spoiled or fast food meats. Instead, eat more of fatty cuts of beef, such as ribeye, short ribs. You find what you like over time anyway. Fatty ground beef, you have 80-20 and you have 85-15. You find your choice. Pork belly or unprocessed bacon, if you can find it in the shops, chicken thighs, wings and duck, wild caught fish such as salmon, sardines, mackerel, organ meats in moderation like liver at least maybe once a week, bone marrow and collagen rich cuts, and make sure you focus on quality and fat content and avoid processed meats to maximize the benefits of being on a carnivore diet. So please know, I'm sharing just my experience with you. Before you start this type of journey or diet, you must speak to your GPs. Thank you very much. I'm sharing this just for educational purpose. And please kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye. God bless you.